Okay, so this is Sony's 16-35 f4 lens. This is the Zeiss variant. So it's been out for some time, and during the time of purchase, my choice was either this lens or the Sony 16-35 f2.8, which is the G Master. So the choice of then was pick a lens that works well with your workflow. This lens is lighter in weight, and if you're using a gimbal, it makes more sense to pick this lens over the G Master version, which is considerably heavier. So anyway, let's take this lens out and see what it can do. Okay guys, so it's really hard to actually recommend the Zeiss 16-35 f4 lens, as Sony now has the Power Zoom 16-35 f4, which is the update of this Zeiss variant. So I would just basically advise that if you're looking at this focal range 16-35 in the f4 aperture, then go for the new Power Zoom lens that Sony has released. In that lens, it's basically lighter, it has better optics, it's better for gimbal work, and physically what you get is an internal zoom, so you don't see such a change here physically. For example, if you're moving from 16 to 35. In the new Power Zoom, as you move across the focal range, you don't get this physical change. Okay, so now if you're looking to work in low light situations, an alternative would be the Tamron 17-28 f2.8. Now I would recommend this lens if you're budget conscious over the G Master 16-35 by Sony. That lens is about $1,000 more than this lens. And you know, this lens, although you don't get the focal range, what you do get is again this internal zoom, which is, you know, really good for gimbal work. So if you're using a gimbal, obviously you don't want to stop and start, and you don't want to, you know, change your settings as you move across the focal range. Yeah, this is great for that. So I'll say this, the Zeiss 16-35 f4 is great, but if you can, look to the Power Zoom 16-35 f4 with all the new added features and the better optics.